Have you ever had anyone discourage you?
Yes, and this is a topic I feel very passionate about because I think artists and young entrepreneurial types have to be especially careful about who they listen to. When I was putting together my book, I had a designer in town create a mock-up of it, which was essentially a 20-page book derived from a 250-page book. And anyway, I got hooked up with an agent in New York City. And at the time, I was bartending and serving, and I took all of my savings and I bought a plane ticket to New York, and I flew there. And I remember when I was there, the woman rescheduled the meeting about 3 different times. Finally, when I got a chance to meet with her, I went to her office in Times Square, and right away, her secretary says to me, "She only has 15 minutes. She's meeting with Hugh Jackman afterwards. You got to make it fast." And I said, "Okay." And so I walked into her office, thinking that we were going to have a conversation about my project, and she right away said to me, "Scrap the whole thing. I think you should turn it into a blog. I don't think this is book worthy." And I remember walking outside and bursting into tears and crying in the middle of Times Square and just thinking, oh my God, I just wasted 2 years of my life. And I went back to my friend's apartment that night and probably drank a little bit too much wine, and she consoled me. And I remember she said, "It's one person's opinion. This might be a literary agent in New York, but who cares? Why don't you go around and you try to find some other publishers or some other agents?" And I always think back on that moment because there's so many people that are so quick to squash other people's dreams and act like they are an authority. And the truth is, you never know. I mean, a country music singer that I used to hang out with all the time in East Nashville, Margot Price, she recently blew up. And I remember years ago, no one ever thought that her band would ever do anything. And now she's like at the top of her game and breaking records. So I think for people to say that for sure someone has no talent or they don't have any sort of longevity as far as their career goes, I just don't think that's true. And I think that you always have to just stay true to your inner compass and just stick to what you believe in.